Hello, welcome back. We're going to be doing the thoracic vertebrae, which is the main spinal vertebrae down your back. So we've got cervical, then we've got thoracic, then we've got lumbar, and then we're going to do the pelvic and coccyx as well together in another clearing. So thoracic first. We've already done the cervical, so set your intention to receive the benefits of the clearing. Let's get started. Right, so looking at the thoracic, let's see where it's sitting. Thoracic vertebrae is 0 positive, 10 negative. Okay. And it's sitting at spirit status level, so even lower down than the cervical. So high self team, please do an initial clearing for everybody on here, please, on the thoracic vertebrae for their highest good. Clearing away any programming, energy blocks, miasms, anything in the DNA, RNA, anything, any stifled energy connected to the thoracic vertebrae for their highest good. And as I said in the other video on the cervical, as always, if you have any issues, see a professional who's trained in these things: chiropractors, osteopaths, physiotherapists, musculoskeletal therapists, and so on. These are energy clearings, so they will always assist. And the wonderful thing about SRT is that it never competes with another healing modality. You can have SRT at the same time as having other healing modalities, I've found. So it supports. It's a wonderful, wonderful system. Right, where are we going first? Chart 6A, which is the master program. Outside, right. Unworthiness is coming up. Anything else? No, let's just clear all unworthiness. All master programs is called an energy imprints of unworthiness. Clearing from any other lifetime roots as well, if it can clear for you as an individual. Shifting that energy for you. Be interesting to see what comes up in comparison to the cervical vertebrae, and what will come up with the lumbar as well. Back is always about being supported and feeling supported in various areas of your life. Also about your flexibility as well. Okay, that suddenly stopped. So, where are we going next? Chart 13. Fire planet energy. Okay. And idea. Okay. Are there any idea allergens or anything coming up with that? No. Let's just clear all idea and fire planet energy, please. I do occasionally get asked what fire planet energy is. And just to let you know, the soul may be taking part in the creation of a planet, either as a supervisor or worker. The planet is in the molten state, and the soul can pick up energy from the creative process. So we're not just living this lifetime. For those that are new to this, we're not just living this lifetime. It's a bit like opening, if you open the Word, Microsoft Word, and you have several documents open at the same time. That's like us with our lives, various lives. So we might be guiding somebody in another lifetime at this precise moment. We might be a guide. We might be sitting on a committee for the creation of another planet. We might be living 3 or 4 simultaneous lifetimes like this one at the moment. It's not linear as we live this life. It's a linear experience, for simplicity's sake. But as we incarnate in other lifetimes, it's not linear. So it's far more complex, I think, than we can understand as human beings in our current state of consciousness. Also, we keep being told. But so we could be living several lifetimes all at the same time at the moment, which is why it's always moving goalposts, really. And what we're clearing this lifetime right now, or what we're clearing in another lifetime right now, is going to affect all of our incarnations as well, which is going to affect the karma. So it's always shifting sands, really. That it has a huge, what we're shifting right now, or in any other lifetime, it has a huge effect on our karma, on all our lifetimes. So do you ever have one of those days where you suddenly feel like, oh my gosh, it's like something shifted within me, I don't know what it is, but suddenly I feel bright and breezy and everything's wonderful. And it may not be to do with this lifetime. It may be that something's suddenly been learned or experienced or shifted in another lifetime, and suddenly everything's changed. There could be other answers as well, other answers for that. I mean, that could be what's called a transfer student. Temporary transfer student may have been in assisting as well, but that's another discussion for another day. Okay, so we're on learning blocks at spirit level. Oneness with God's spirit is the goal. There's a learning block there, so let's just clear that away from you. I just directed to something in the book, one of Robert Detzler's books, called The Father of Knowledge. So this is at the I am level, the Father of Knowledge. This is where the mental and emotional bodies are created, and the first level at which knowledge is imparted in the development of the soul. It is becoming the extension of the Father principle. And the Father province, the etheric and first astral bodies are the Father province. This is the nurturing, creative level of spirit, and where spirit begins the process of self-extension as living souls. And the Father within is what Jesus called his high self committee, according to his books. So interesting. Just suddenly stood out to me. So right, these are all Robert Detzler's books. Definitely worth buying because there's a ton of information in them. Right, okay, where are we going now? Chart 2, or no, chart 1, spiritual kick. We need to give you a spiritual kick. Give the soul a spiritual kick, which is like a jolt. Gets it out of these entrenched patterns. Okay. Anything else? Chart 28, final forgiveness. I'll lose my TikTokers again soon, I'm afraid. Clear the void. Let's clear the void. So if you're on TikTok, please head over to my YouTube channel where the rest of the clearing will take place for you. Better still subscribe to my YouTube, and then you won't miss anything. Oops, that's my fingers getting in the way. Okay, seem to be anything else. Let's just double check on anything on the healing circle. Do we need to do anything on the gate 10 spine back? No, again, nothing. No. No. Okay, anything else to clear on here? Any sticky issues or anything with anybody? Echoes, residue, shadow seeds, still remaining, anything at all? No. Any other business at all before we go to mop up? There is something. What is it? Chart 21. Final items, this one, universe. Seven seals in the bottomless pit. Okay. And hidden programs. Do we need to research what the hidden programs are? No, let's just clear both of those away from you, please, for your highest good. So 7 seals in the bottomless pit are mentioned in the book Revelation. So the book is the symbolic process of SRT. So opening the 7 seals, this whole SRT system, Robert Detzler, if you're new to this channel, Robert Detzler was a minister originally, a pastor, I think he was. And yeah, you can, I've gone through this before, but basically the whole system is based on the true meaning, spiritual meaning of the Bible. So the book is the symbolic process of SRT. Opening the 7 seals is equivalent to clearing the soul's programs through the 7 major levels of soul consciousness: incarnation, Holy Spirit consciousness, universal God consciousness, majestic consciousness, God consciousness, I am consciousness, and spirit consciousness. The bottomless pit is symbolic of the knowledge that the soul never stops experiencing, learning, and growing, and can require ongoing clearing. There you go. Okay, anything else? No. This is all related to the thoracic vertebrae, remember. That's where it's all stored. Anything else? Let's go to and do a quick mop-up for you all. So normally in a mop-up, an individual mop-up, I'll go and read a whole list of instructions there. But we're just going to ask the teams to go through and clear what's appropriate for you as an individual. Clearing a lot away again. Such a lot is stored in our back. Huge amounts. We carry everything on our back. So I'm not surprised. But I hope it helps. And if you notice any sensations as you're going through this, always please share. It's always very, very interesting. Working with energy is always an experiment. Okay, we done? Anything else to clear? Doesn't look like it. So 100 positive, 0 negative. That feels lighter as well. Feels clearer. And we're at Radiant Love New Paradigm. Another one completed. Drink lots of water, rest, give your body a chance to integrate that. So it takes 3 days, 3 clear days for old neural pathways to fall away, which is why I say don't go clearing, because the body then creates a bottleneck as it's trying to shift stuff. And so many things also overlap. So it's like going over old ground, almost wasting your time sometimes, because they, you know, all these programs kind of integrate into, you know, others. So by letting them clear out first, then you're allowing yourself, then when you know, say 3 or 4 days later, you're allowing yourself to do the next clearing at a deeper level than if you're just going straight to another clearing, to another clearing, to another clearing. So give your physical a chance to fully integrate that clearing, and then it'll take you to a deeper level of clearing next time. Okay, Anyway, I will see you on the next clearing. I don't know which camera I'm looking into there, sorry. Okay, bye.